Great job.
You want a little corn dog, so.
Yeah. Yeah, they used to use ours all the time, but they got their own.
Well, they could come in New Hampshire.
Right. I think that's actually probably when they got us around 2019.
Yeah, oh, that's what I'm saying. So Friday, you guys are gonna double. Something? And no, you guys are doing a double. Both, yeah, make sure you get some good, food and hydration, yeah.
Not gonna feed Jay scrambled eggs and cappuccino though. Goes right through them.
Yeah, look at that. Even whatever one.
That's very sure.
Good morning, Suzanne and Kyla.
Good morning.
Let's get you guys going. So we're going to start with ankles today. We're going to start with our calf raises, tib raises. We're going to do 25 of each. Two sets calf raises, 2 sets tib raises. 25 of each. I'll give you guys about 2 minutes. $25 tib raises, 25 calf raises. 2 minutes. Like green bands for you. Okay, we got about 30 seconds. After you get your calf and tib raises done, you will need a mini band. If you do not have a mini band, you can use a long band. So if you don't have one of these, you can use one of these. About 10 seconds. Rest gang. All right, Kyle, you have a mini band? Good. Suzanne, do you have a mini band? All right, cool. What we're going to do with the mini band, I'm going to give you guys 2 options. You can do X band walkout. We are going to use this later, so keep this around. You can do an X band walkout. So step inside a long band, make an X, and we're doing lateral steps. Or Miniband. Around balls of your feet. And then we're doing the same thing. Either one is fine. We're going to use this miniband later, so keep a hold of it. We're going to go 30 seconds each direction. So 1 minute total. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when halfway's up. So you can either just go one direction for 30 seconds, or you can go 5 steps, 3 to 5 steps one way, 3 to 5 steps the other way for the minute. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. One minute. One minute. Yeah. 30 seconds. Halfway. Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, we got 10 seconds. All right, rest. You're going to find a wall to lean against. We're going to do some wall supported thoracic rotation. So I'm going both hands against the wall. I'm leaning against the wall. So if somebody moves the wall away, I fall on my face. All right. I'm going to take my left hand away from the wall. I'm going to spread my right hand fingers as much as I can, palm flat on the wall. Keep your right elbow straight. You're going to rotate. Point your towards the shoulder. So I'm pointing my feet opposite direction and pointing my feet away from my hands. Okay. Reduce. Six each side. So one hand against the wall, keeping that elbow straight, leaning against the wall. You're going to rotate, point your toes away from your hands, and then you're going to rotate as much as you can, pointing your toes towards your elbow. 6 each side, please. Kelly, you got like a whole gym to yourself. You rented it out for the hour? It's awesome. 60 side, gang. Once you get those 60 side, you're going to grab that miniband again. This. Okay. So you're going to grab your miniband. You're going to place your arms inside the miniband. Okay. So hands are going to be inside of the miniband. I'm going to put my hands against the wall, and you can stretch out as much as you want. So like this is a pretty girthy miniband. So for me, that's about as far as I can stretch that out. Okay, so you're going to stretch it out as far as you feel comfortable. Might be like this, might be like that, right? You're going to go hands against the wall, and you're going to walk your hands up and then walk your hands back down. So it looks like this against the wall. So mini bands around my wrist. My hands are against the wall. I have a pretty decent amount of tension on the band. And I'm going to walk my hands up the wall as far as I feel comfortable, and then walking my hands back down the wall until my hands are approximately shoulder level, right? That is going to be for 30 seconds. So grab that mini band. Small walks, keep your hands against the wall at all times. Even when you're walking your hands up, you're trying to slide your hand up the wall. 30 seconds. 3. Wrists. Jay had a great question. Wrist or hand? You can do either one, but wrist works the best. 3, 2, 1, go. So we're keeping the hands apart. You're going to walk your hands up the wall as far as you feel comfortable, generally above your head. And then you're going to walk your hands back down the wall to where your hands are roughly in line with your shoulders or a little bit below the shoulders. Rest, gang. Resty rest. Yeah, that one I would like for you to do every day. Take a knee. Take a knee. And just hang out. We're just going to hold this position. If you want to, you can move. Or just hold this. We're going to do 30 seconds. So you can either move around, not half kneeling position, or hold it for 30. Yeah, that's a good one for you. Yep. Halfway done, gang. Yeah, just hold it. Should feel a stretch in the front of your thigh. If you don't feel a stretch, you can take your front leg a little bit further, drive your hips forward. All right, gang. So which side? 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So if you don't feel that stretch, you can slide your front foot forward. You can rock your hips forward. You can also think about trying to get your rib cage down. So you're kind of rounding through the lower back. 10 more seconds. Rest. All right, hips today. We're going to go all fours. We're going to do some big rotations. The big rotations, basically, I'm just going to be on all fours. I'm going to bring my knee to my chest. I'm going to open my knee up as high as I can while I try and bring it up towards my elbow. Open as high as I can. Big circle. Foot goes to the ceiling and then back down. All right, so it's basically knee goes to chest, knee comes outside the arm as high up on the arm as possible. Big circle, point the foot up to the ceiling, and then bring it back down. We're going to do 30 seconds each side. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't worry about clockwise, counterclockwise. This will really be a clockwise motion, and you're going to point that foot up to the ceiling and then drive it down. So you're making like a big half circle, I guess. 30 seconds each side. So stay on one side. All right, gang, switch sides. Other side. Big circle out that hip. Lift that leg out to the side. Need to get these hips loosened up for our lateral squats. Ten more seconds. Rest, gang. Our lateral squats, our lateral lunges today. We're going to do a forward reach with a backwards reach. So I'm going to take a step out to the side. I'm going to reach my hands forward. And then I step both feet together and my hands go up and kind of back a little bit. Like 80% up, 20% back. All right? That's what I want you thinking. So mostly up with a little bit of back, backwards behind you. We're going to go 45 seconds. You're just alternating sides. So you're going to go right side, left side. Again, you're going to take a step out, reach those hands forward, and then feet together, mostly up with a little bit of back. I want you to think about trying to make the C if I'm looking at you from the side. Okay? 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Go in 45 seconds. Try not to hold your breath when you're reaching the hands above the head. Think about trying to exhale. And again, I want mostly straight up with a little bit behind you. We got 15 seconds. Gang, rest. Self-love, 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna have you do these. I'm gonna have you do a couple exercises for the shoulders. So you're gonna grab onto these 15s and you're gonna do 8, like a 2-second pause. Okay. Then you're gonna grab onto the 7s and you're gonna do T's. I'll get you another 7. 25 of these. Okay. Yeah, basically like a face pull, but I want you to cross them. So, yeah. So like cross your hands too. Yeah. 10 of those. 10. Then you're going to grab the purples. You can do 25 T's. Yeah, same idea. Cross them. Yep. And you're going to go thumbs up. Open it up. Hands a little bit below the line of your shoulders. Yeah. 25. Gang, toe touches, deep squat.
Hey, Ben,
Hey,
I have
Kyla.
a 9:50, I gotta be done time, so
Okay.
just give you
Let's,
a heads up on that.
I'm going to
Because
start
the
you
reason why
guys in.
nobody's here is everybody's in class. So
Nice.
I don't have class right now, but I have class after.
All right. Gotcha. Grab, let's see, grab some dumbbell. Yeah, that'll work for your tricep. And then everything else, we don't need any weights for. All right, cool. Jay, what number are you on? All right. All right, gang. So we got TBDs. We got tricep push downs if you want to do them. Or we got skull crushers or overhead tricep extensions. So 2 dumbbells, 10 pounds works pretty good. Your overhead tricep extensions, hands over top of your head, straighten your elbows. Okay. Or skull crushers, laying down on the floor. Very similar movement. I want you to get your knuckles to the floor. So knuckles to the floor, and then those are your skull crushers. Okay. We're going to superset that with big jumps. So we're going to do 15 to 20 skull crushers. We're going to do 5 big jumps. So for your big jump, I want you reaching to the ceiling, trying to get as close to the ceiling as possible. 15 to 25 or 20 skull crushers or overhead tricep extensions. 5 big jumps, 2 minutes, 3, 2, 1, go. I would prefer if overhead tricep extensions feels okay. That's some exercise I'd like you to do, but you're doing good. $15 to $25. Suzanne, more elbow bend. Yes, that's it. Right like that. Right like that. So 15 and 25 triceps. Give me 20. I'm happy with 20. Then you're going to do 5 big jumps. You're going to jump. You're going to reach towards the ceiling. 5 big jumps. Once you define gravity. And then you're going to go back to your triceps. 2 minutes, gang. Maybe a little bit longer than 2 minutes. We're gonna do one more minute. Yep, big jumps. 5 big jumps, Jay. And then back to your triceps. Gang, we got 45 seconds. Thirty seconds, gang. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds, gang. Finish whatever it is you are doing. Rest. Okay. Next two. We got dead bugs. I'm gonna give you guys 3 different ways to do dead bugs. First way, OG way, keep it simple. Right hand goes to the left leg, left arm, extend. Okay, this is be like your base dead bug. You want to make it a little bit harder? You hold a dumbbell. So same idea. This time left hand goes to the right leg, and then right arm and left leg are extending. Okay. So that'd be another way to do it. Third way to do it is grab a dumbbell on both hands. One leg extends as both arms go over top of your head, and then the other leg extends as both arms go over top. Any one of those are fine. We're going to superset that with dynamic side planks. So basically, you are in the side plank position, pick your hips up, put them back down. All right. And then you can go long lever or short lever, your choice. This is going to be 90 seconds. You're going to do five dead bugs on each leg. Okay. So we're counting the legs. So right leg, left leg, 5 times each. And then you're going to do 10 dynamic side planks. So 5 dead bugs each side or each leg if you're using both arms. And then 10 dynamic side planks. 90 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Kind of slow for the dead bug. The biggest thing I'm looking for the dead bug is that your lower back pressed into the floor. So if I try and get my hand between the lower back and the floor, I can't do it. Dynamic side planks. After your 10 dynamic side planks. So twice as many side planks as your dead bugs. 90 seconds. We are halfway done. Gang, finish whatever you're doing. That is time. Timey time, resty rest. Getting to the good stuff. Let's get into the good stuff today. All right. Kyle, how's your body feeling? How's your shoulders feeling? How's the neck? How's your upper back feeling?
It's okay. This
Let,
shoulder and neck are bothering me, but
let's have you do bench press instead of push press.
okay.
Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
when we were doing the hand walk-ups,
Yeah.
that those both traps were not happy.
Okay.
So
Yeah, let's do either push-ups or bench press for you. Okay. Jay, same thing. You're doing either push-ups or bench press. Okay. Suzanne, you're doing floor press, fine. Just think horizontal press. Suzanne, you're doing vertical press. You're doing a push press. So heavy overhead press with your legs. Jay and Kyla, you guys are doing either push-ups, floor press, or dumbbell bench press. We're going to superset that with somersault squats. So you're going to do one squat, and then you're going to do a somersault, and then you'll do another squat, and then another somersault, and then we're going to finish with cartwheels. Just kidding. Somersault squats, heels elevated. I start in the bottom position. My forearms are resting on my thighs, and I'm holding a weight. I'm going to stick my butt up in the air, straighten my knees, and then back down. Right? Alternatively, if that's a kind of funky movement for you, you don't like that much, you can just do regular heel elevated squats, up and down, heel elevated squats. All right. So we got 3 sets for your somersault. For your somersault squats, you are doing 8 to 15 squats. For your push press, Suzanne, you're doing 8 to 10. Kyla and Jay, for your presses, you are doing up to 15. So 8 to 15 presses, either floor press, dumbbell bench press, or push-ups. 3, 2, 1, go. Squats. So heel elevated squats. And then for you, floor press. Yep, just 2. So we got 8 to 15 for the squats, either regular heel elevated squats or your somersault squats. 8 to 15. That should be quads. Squats for the quads. And then we're going to superset that with some kind of a press. 8 to 15. If you're doing a horizontal press, so floor press, bench press, push-ups, you are doing 8 to 15. Same rep range. So squats are 8 to 15, and that looks so funky for you. Kyla, watch me. Watch me. Find something you can hold on to and do that same motion you were doing, but see how it feels with keeping your heels up. So I don't have anything underneath my feet. I'm just lifting my heels up off the floor and keeping my heels up off the floor and doing that squat. I feel like that whatever it is that you're on, it might be too high of an elevation. So just keep your heels off the floor and do a squat, and you're keeping your heels off the floor the whole time. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that looks much better. Much, much better. Gang 3 sets. Oh yeah. Uh, he's tough to work out to. Some of his songs are okay. I'll put some Staple on. I'm pretty sure we went to a. Actually, I think we might have gone to one or two of his concerts. Maybe. Yeah. They tend to be a blur, you know. I go to that those to Gifford or Guilford. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things that we've never tailgated up there. Never tailgated. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I mean, we usually just party at somebody's house and then like, stumble over, but never tailgating. Hmm. Yep. Actually, you might have seen him in Boston too. I'm pretty sure we saw him in concert. I'm pretty sure we saw him in concert, Stapleton. Gang, once you get 3 sets, we're going on to our split squats. We're gonna do more squats because squats are that important. For your split squats, you can do them if you want to do them in a drop set, more power to you. I think split squats are hard enough as they are, let alone fucking around with holding weights in my teeth and in my elbows and shit like that. Okay. So regular split squats are just up and down. You're going to do 15 to 20 regular split squats. All right. So just you're taking a knee and you're going up and down, 15 to 20. If you want to do your drop set, you're going to hold up 2 dumbbells. You're going to do 5 to 8 dumbbells held up top. You're going to do 5 to 8 dumbbells held at your hips. You're going to drop the dumbbells. You're going to do 5 to 8 body weight. All right. Like I said, I think split squats are hard enough. I would not do the drop set, but if you want to make it a little bit harder, put the drop set in. We are going to superset that with a low angled face pull, which just means that you're attaching the band to something low, like foot or knee level, and then you're pulling it up. Okay. Pretty sure all of you have places to be able to attach that band to, and you're going from a low position, from a low position to a high position. I'm just going to have you use these. So whenever you're ready to start your second series, that's what you got. I'll go over the reps again if you guys have any questions. So low to high face pull. Your face pulls and your split squats, both of them are 15 to 20. Actually, Jay, you're going to do pull downs. So go ahead and do your split squats. Do your split squats. And then I'll show you what I'm going to have you do. Remember, gang, split squats are 15 to 20. Your face pull also 15 to 20. Say again. Don't worry about that. That's if you want to do 5 to 8 split squats here, 5 to 8 down here, and then 5 to 8 body weight. That's how to take like an already really shitty, sucky exercise and make it like 15 times worse. Yeah. Split squats. Nobody likes split squats. But they are, yeah. So you're going to do these. Grab on the handles. You're going to pull hands about, yeah, sternum, below nipple line. 20, up to 20. Okay. How'd it feel? A little heavy? How many reps did you get? No pain? That's good. Stay there. Those are two pretty big, beefy exercises. 83? Yeah. Hydration, sleep. Yeah. Those two things for you, hydration, sleep, huge. Especially for blood pressure, heart rate. Just at the end of the day, managing that fluid balance in your system. Well, when you got a day like 90% humidity and it's like 80, are you going to be able to hydrate in that day? No. It was really like the day before is what would have hydrated you. Gang, once you get 3 sets of your split squats and your face pulls, we got bicep curls. Kyla, you are going to do, you're going to do bicep curls and we're going to skip the hip thrusts. You're going to do side delt raises. Okay. So bicep curls, side delt raises, 3 sets of 10 to 15. If you have extra time, because we got about 8 minutes, if you have some extra time after you get your bicep curls and your side delt raises done, throw some hip ups in. Okay. So 10 to 15 bicep curls, 10 to 15 side delt raises. Jay and Suzanne. Kyla's got to be out of here by 9:50. So that's why she's jumping into her next 3. Jay and Suzanne, you guys finish out your second strength set. Say again. No, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. I don't think he's a commercial real estate agent. I think he's a residential. No, Chris Hoskins.
He's commercial.
Oh, he is commercial. Okay.
Did you say side or front delt raises?
Side.
Okay.
I have a meeting with Cam and Chip on Friday for the state line. Yeah. Uh, Chip is mine, and then Cam is the other agent. And then looking at Glen Road Plaza today, which is yeah, that's a great location. I'm a little concerned about the rent, but we'll see.
Beat him down.
Yeah. And it's 2,000 square feet, which is good. We don't want to be over that. No, well, the tutorium's only 16 or 1,700, 1,750. Yep. Yep. Which would be great. Yeah, for sure. 2,000, I mean, this is 1,200. 2,000 is really what we're kind of looking for. That would be great. You shut your mouth about that, Jay. I know, man. Did you have to put oh, you already had an elevator in. You already had an elevator in. You don't have an elevator? You don't have to put one in? Hmm. Do you own the building that the cyclist is in? You're next, so you don't own that building? How big is that? Who is it? Museum. Okay. Yeah. In the in the yeah. Hmm. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. You got it, Suzanne. Bicep curl, Arnold press, and then single leg hip ups. Suzanne, why don't you do BNI anymore?
Oh, it became a pain in the ass. And
Yeah.
every Tuesday, too early. I did it for 20 years.
Hmm.
And I
Well,
don't
hold
need
on.
any more business.
Huh, that's funny. I just went back to it this
You
past
did?
Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, is Richard still in there, right?
Yeah. Richard Paul's still in it. Yep. Brian's still in it. Richard's still in it. Cindy's still in it.
Oh my God.
Um, Don LaPlume's still in it. Uh, Pete Coughlin. Um, yeah, all the OGs. There were some new people. Maybe about 60% were new, and then 40% were OGs.
Yeah. No, after 20 years, it's like, I'm done.
Yeah, 20 years is that's a good
I don't want
length
to-
of time to go
And
and be in I. Yeah,
I really do not need the business.
sure. That's a great place to be.
Well, I'm old.
What'd you say?
I'm old.
Bicep curls?
Oh.
You're not that old. Come on now. Bicep curls and single leg hip ups. Good job, Kyla.
Thank you. I will see you at some point.
Way to get it done. See ya. Yeah, bicep curls and single leg hip ups. So would you go see court for adjustments? Would you go see court for adjustment? Yeah. 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 It's good. Yeah. I'll send him a message, let him know. Oh, he does? Oh, okay, good. Good. Excellent. What's that? Calm, good shit. When are you going in again? No, that's where you get a discount. Yeah, Court's Court is I used to call him and his wife partly cloudy and mostly sunny because his wife would always have this smile on her face and she's all like happy and Court was always like business, you know. Now it's probably the other way around. Um, but we used right. Carrie is his wife. Yeah. Um, every once in a while, you put them next to each other, and they're about as Aryan a race as you could get. Two beautiful blonde, blue-eyed people. They're both like, like five whatever. Carrie's like 5'8" or something. They're both Carrie's like 18% body fat. Court's like, they're I hate both of them. But we used to do podcasts and we used to do like radio stuff together, me and Court. And I would always joke with him because like what you see with me is what you get. But he will go clinical, so he will go like very like no personality and just like be very clinical. I'm like, dude, lighten up a little bit, all right? Nobody wants to listen to this boring shit. Yeah. Dang, once you get 3 sets, you are done. Suzanne, give me so we didn't do this in the beginning, but your quad stuff.
What?
Can you can so normally, well, over the last couple of weeks, you've been doing some quad stuff, like band around the knee, doing some TKEs, or doing like that quadruped thing
Oh,
where
yeah,
you
yeah,
give me that before you leave if you didn't do that today, please.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do these hip ups first.
Okay. Need one? No. Yes, this is the first place we had a shower for. Technically, you're always supposed to have two of everything. So if we have one shower, technically we're supposed to have two showers. It's like saying like, well, you have one kettlebell. It's not like a legal thing. It's more just like if you have one shower, you're going to have somebody who wants to use that shower while somebody else is in the shower, which is why we typically don't have a shower for that reason. Yeah, this is. Did you hear him do so you can't find it. It's only a video and it's Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton and they do a mashup of Tennessee Whiskey and Drink You Away. Have you heard that? Yeah. Well, you know the story behind that, where Justin Timberlake's wife. So basically, Justin Timberlake's wife was a fan of Chris Stapleton, and he would do these YouTube videos, and so she was a fan of his. And so Justin Timberlake had his birthday, and so she asked Chris Stapleton to play at Justin Timberlake's birthday, and that's how they met each other. Can you imagine? Like, hey, can you come and play for my husband? Like, sure. Who is he? Justin Timberlake. No. No, I mean, I actually know what I think. I might have seen like bits and pieces of it. In Enfield. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Might reach out to them. Yeah.
Is this what you want me to do?
Um, not that. Yes, that's good for you to do, but more of either this, okay,
Got you. Oh, I know.
or
On the floor. I got it.
yeah, on the floor with the band around your knees and like basically going from like a quadruped position to like a short down dog. That makes sense.
Yeah, now I remember. So I'll
Yeah.
come back to me.
When's your surgery? June?
September.
September.
I didn't want to ruin my summer.
That's that good. Way to think ahead. Uh, so the big thing is making sure, because are you going to do a knee replacement or are you getting your ACL repaired?
No, it's a whole replacement.
Okay. So the biggest thing is that you need to go into that with as much muscle on your quad, your hamstring, and your glute and your calf as possible. It's not a really, I mean, it's like 4 to 8 weeks and you'll be totally back to normal. But you are going to lose a lot of muscle in that 4 to 8 week
I know,
time
and that
frame.
sucks. I don't want to.
Yeah. So every day, for the most part, every day, maybe 5 out of 7, you should be doing
These.
something for your glutes, yeah, something for your quads, something for your hamstrings, some calf raises. Okay. All right, Suzanne, I'll let you go.
Okay, bye.
You have a great day.
You too.